welcome to the Irvington Theater. My name is Kim Gilligan and I'm one of the commissioners for the theater. Right about now, we should be preparing for our final Diversity Series event. However, with the COVID crisis and the social distancing rules, we decided instead that we would check in on past participants and see what they were doing during this difficult time.
Hi Kim, thanks for asking what Hearts and Homes for Refugees is up to these days. We've gone into full COVID crisis emergency response. We've been helping people in our network, our new neighbors who have grocery and food needs, who need masks, deliveries of household supplies, etc. We've expanded the program and we've created a COVAX Impact Emergency Fund, and with that we will be reaching out to populations we serve, SIVs, refugees, our new neighbors who are here who do not have access to services to get them through this crisis. So in the coming weeks, you'll see more about that. We have started a fund and you can donate to that fund at heartsandhomesforrefugees.org. And we are there for those who need us most, those who have been through this. It feels like deja vu. They're trying to stay alive and survive a crisis out of their hands. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Morgan BOECHER. I participated in the diversity series that Irvington Theater and Kim Gilligan helped put on, and I'm really glad that Kim reached out to a lot of us who were in that series to check in and see what we're working on, how we're doing. I have got to say, there's not a lot that prepared me for this moment, but something about the experience of being a trans person has, because it took me through the world falling apart and not knowing what was going to happen on the other side, and I got to piece together my life again and my experience and get to the other side. And I've seen it happen before. I know it can happen. And I think about that a lot when I go back to my work. I authored a comic called What's Normal Anyway, a comic about being trans male. And this was during the time I first came out and was trying to understand my transition and who I was. And it was a great respite for humor and just looking at this unique corner of human experience. And right now, in this crisis, we're facing a unique corner of human experience as well. And I think we can get to the other side of it, because I've seen it happen before in my personal crisis of being a trans person and working with it through art. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm working on a graphic novel that is a story about a trans man who is not okay with being trans, but gets to the other side of it. I think we all have this other side that we can get to using the tools of who we are and what we know and who's around us. And I encourage all of you to use those tools.
Body liberation activist Amy Pence Brown was part of our Women Take Action event. During this time, she has been working on a project called Poems from the Pandemic. Here are two examples of her new work.
Hello, friends of the Irvington Town Hall Theater. I hope that this finds you doing as well as possible during these very challenging times. As you might remember, my name is Lisa Genn. I was part of the diversity series twice. I was part of Lift the Lamp, and then I was also part of Build a Bigger Table. And I I just wanted to let you know that House of the Roses Volunteer Dance Company, my organization, has been doing a lot of interesting things to continue our programming in a way during this difficult time. Since we do in-person workshops, we've had to stop doing those, but we are recording virtual lessons for the kids that we work with so that they can keep up with their dancing and play games and do choreography and celebrate successes. And we also have been doing some fundraising to send to some of the neediest families of the kids that we work with. We held a virtual rehearsal, which was really fun. We created choreography with our volunteer teaching artists over Zoom, which was really, really unique and very creative. We used the Zoom frames to spur our creativity and kind of engage with what it's like to be in confined spaces. So we are trying to adjust and adapt as everybody else is, and I hope that you are adapting and adjusting as well. Good to talk to you. Bye.
Hello, Cam. I hope everyone is safe and healthy. I've been busy with organizing Zoom chats to reach the community of refugees and see what are their problems with the unemployment and crisis. Also recording videos for the kids, read aloud, and also helping families to pick up food from the food pantries. And very most important, I have started being a second grader studying at home. I hope everyone is safe and healthy. Thank you.
Hi Kim, it's Rachel Flam here. I just finished my junior semester at home, obviously. My campus is closed right now. I've been doing a lot of cooking and Zoom activities, and taking walks with my family and stuff like that. Trying to keep busy. Yeah, that's it. Bye!
Luke Grandis, statewide organizer, Vocal New York. We are still fighting hard at Vocal New York, but we are fighting from afar and keeping safe distance, so we're using remote activism. I am surrounding myself with as much green plants as possible to keep my mood up and to keep myself feeling as energetic as possible while I'm staying inside to fight for those who can't.
Hello everyone. Thank you, Kim, for checking in with me to see what I've been up with during this pandemic. I'm focusing on 4 areas: promoting community gardening, and I'm here at my garden plot at Baldwin Farms, which was the last living farm in the city of White Plains and is now a community garden with 30 different plots of land for gardeners who live in White Plains. I'm working on a pollinator pathway in front of the Westpac office in downtown White Plains to help keep our pollinators that are so vital for our ecosystem healthy and nourished. I'm also promoting CSAs this season, community-supported agriculture, and I'm working with 4 different groups in Westchester County who would like to start a food cooperative in their local town and city. If you'd like to learn more or get involved, please do contact me. Hope you're all staying well and safe. Take good care.
Hi, I'm Dale from Midnight Run. Like everybody else, we were shocked when this kind of came down. We suddenly lost all of our college groups to start with, and then our church and synagogues all shut down, leaving us without, for the most part, regular groups going out. But it doesn't mean the homeless people suddenly had food or clothing, and they certainly didn't want to go to the shelter. We've responded by having teams of families, couples, volunteers go down with kits with underwear, socks, toiletries, t-shirts that are pre-made so we can safely give them out. It's a hard time for everybody. It's even harder for those that were already alone, but we're doing our best. Thanks for all your support.
Hi, I'm April Castoldi. I've been doing a lot of things to express myself creatively and try to support other people during this COVID crisis. I've been making lots of cloth face masks, which I have been giving away to people who are in need. I'm a speech pathologist and I work with toddlers, and right now I have to deliver my services by teletherapy, so I'm making lots of materials to sing songs and do activities over the computer. And I'm continuing to draw a lot of mandalas. You know, some of them are going to be for umbrellas, but a lot of them have been to give away to people who are sick or who have lost someone as a memorial. And I'm also doing mandala meditations by Zoom. So much more. Thanks, bye.